Stop. Before you spend another dollar on plants this year, look at your garden. If it is empty for even 1 month between March and November, you are not gardening, you are gambling, and I am done watching you lose. Here is what I am giving you right now, complete month by month planting schedule for zones 6, 7, 8, and 9. Exact dates, exact crops, exact actions. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to plant, when, so you harvest something every single month of 2026. I know what has happened to you. You planted tomatoes on that random warm day in March, and 3 days later, frost, dead. Or you waited until June to plant lettuce, and it bolted to seed in 48 hours of heat. Bitter and useless. Here is the truth, it is not your fault. You just did not have the right calendar, and that ends today. I have broken entire 2026 season into 4 simple windows. Find your zone right now. I will wait. If you are zone 6, window 1 if you're lifeline. Zone 9, pay attention to window 3. That is where most of you quit. I am about to show you exactly why. Window 1, the early start, from January to March. What to plant when everyone else is asleep. Window 2, the main event from April to June. How to stop killing transplants. Window 3, the heat survival from July to August. The pivot that saves your summer. Window 4, the second spring from September to December. The harvest your neighbors do not have. And I am going to show you the one crop you can plant in October that pays you back for 9 months. Stick around for that. Let us start with January and February. This is where 90% of gardeners lose before they even begin. Zone 6 and 7, stop. Do not start your tomatoes or peppers yet. If you start them now, they will get root-bound, stunted, and they will never recover. You are basically putting a race lease in a cage for 2 months. Instead, here is what you start now: onions, leeks, celery. These take forever to grow. If they are not under lights by February 1st, you have already lost your head start. Zone 8 and 9. Listen to me. If you are in Zone 9 and you not planted your peas and brassicas outside yet, you are behind. Your soil is workable right now. Get spinach, kale, and carrots in the ground this weekend. But here is what nobody tells you about February planting. And this applies to all zones. The microgreen bridge. While you are waiting for the soil to warm up, you should be growing pea shoots, sunflower shoots, and radish greens on your kitchen windowsill. These are ready in 10 to 14 days. This is your first harvest of 2026 in February. While your neighbors are still looking at seed catalogs, you are eating fresh greens. That is not gardening, that is domination. March is the trickiest month in zones 6 to 9. The weather lies to you. One day it is 70 degrees Fahrenheit, next day it is snowing. Here is your rule for zones 6 and 7. March is for indoor starts only. Start your tomatoes, peppers, and eggplants 8 weeks before your last frost. For most of you, that is mid to late March. For zone 6, the last frost is April 15 to 30. For zone 7, it is April 1 to 15. For zone 8 and 9, March's go time, your last frost is already behind you. Plant your peas, spinach, lettuce, carrots, and beets directly in the ground now. But here is what kills more March planted crops than frost. And I will show you in window 2. April is where most gardeners make the fatal mistake. They plant by the calendar. I want you to plant by the thermometer. Buy a $5 meat thermometer. Stick it in your soil at noon. Here is the exact system. If soil is 45 degrees Fahrenheit or 7 degrees Celsius, plant potatoes, spinach, peas, onions. If soil is 60 degrees Fahrenheit or 15 degrees Celsius, plant beets, carrots, chard lettuce. If soil is 70 degrees Fahrenheit or 21 degrees Celsius, plant beans, squash, corn. And until that soil hits 70 degrees Fahrenheit, Keep your tomatoes, peppers, and eggplants in the house. Planting a tomato in cold soil is like putting a baby in a refrigerator. It will not die immediately, but it will never grow right. May is the Super Bowl of gardening. Your last frost is finally gone. Here is your zone by Zone May checklist for Zone 6. The first week of May, transplant your tomatoes, peppers, eggplants outside. Harden them off first, 1 week of partial sun. The same week, direct sow beans, squash, cucumbers, corn. For Zone 7 and 8, you should already have tomatoes in the ground. In May, focus on succession, plant more beans. Plant more squash, plant more basil. For Zone 9, your spring window is closing fast. Get your heat lovers in now if you have not already. Stop. Here's the mistake. If you plant everything at once, you get everything at once. Then you are drowning in zucchini and have nothing in August. This is the relay method. Every time you pull something out, put something new in. Example, your lettuce matures in 5 days. When you harvest that lettuce on May 15th, do not leave that soil empty. Same day, plant more beans or summer squash right there. Your spring peas finish in June. The moment they are done, pull them and plant cucumbers or fall brassicas. Empty soil is a dead harvest. Treat your garden like a factory. Never stop production. June is glorious. Everything is growing. But here is the warning. For Zone 8 and 9, your heat is about to hit hard. Your lettuce and spinach have maybe 3 to 4 weeks left. Enjoy them now, but start thinking about what comes next. For Zone 6 and 7, this is your prime. But if you have not mulched yet, and I mean 3 inches of straw, wood chips, or grass clippings, your soul will bake by July. For Zones 8 and 9, this is the kill zone. Your tomatoes stop setting fruit. Your lettuce is long gone. Most gardeners look at this and think, well, I guess the garden is over. Stop. This is not the end. This is the summer pivot. And if you pivot correctly, you will be eating through September while your neighbors are buying sad grocery store tomatoes. Here is exactly what thrives when everything else melts: okra. This plant laughs at 100-degree heat. Plant it now in Zone 8 and 9. Sweet potatoes, they love hot nights. If you do not have these in by July 1st in Zone 6 or 7, wait until next year. But Zone 8 or 9, you still have time. Southern peas, also known as cowpeas or black-eyed peas. They fix nitrogen and give you protein in the worst heat. Malabar spinach, not real spinach, but it grows like crazy in heat and tastes just like it. Here is what almost nobody does, and it is why you will win. Mid to late July is when you start your fall brassicas. Broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower. Start these indoors now, and they will be ready to transplant in August. Also late July, direct sow your fall greens. Kale, collards, turnips. These will germinate in the heat, then explode when the cool weather hits. See what is happening. While everyone else is crying about the heat, you are secretly building your fall garden. August is the most misunderstood month in gardening. Most people are done. You are just getting started. For Zone 6 and 7, the first 2 weeks of August, direct sow your fall crops now. Kale, lettuce, spinach, carrots, radishes, turnips. These need 60 to 90 days before hard frost. If you wait until September, it is too late. For Zone 8 and 9, late August is your second spring. Direct sow more beans, more squash, more cucumbers. Yes, really, you have 60 to 90 days of warm weather left. Use it. And here is the crop that will blow mind in October. September is magic. The bugs are dying. The heat is breaking. The rain is returning. And your soil is still warm. This is second spring, and it is better than the first. Your August planted kale is taking off. Your broccoli is heading up. Your carrots are sweetening. and you are eating fresh salads while your neighbors are buying wilted lettuce for $4 a bag. October is where you set up next year's success. This is garlic, and October 15th is Garlic Day. Circle it. Plant garlic between October 15th and November 1st. Mulch it with 4 inches of straw. Then walk away. Next July, you will harvest enough garlic to last until next year's harvest. 9 months of storage from 1 hour of work. For Zone 7 through 9, plant overwintering onions now. They will sit through winter, then take off in February and give you May onions, before your summer garden even starts. November hits. Most gardens are dead. Yours does not have to be. Here is your $10 hoop house. Take PVC pipes, bend them over your beds, throw clear plastic over it. That is it. Under this, kale survives down to 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Carrots sweeten in the cold. Spinach keeps producing. You will be eating fresh greens on Thanksgiving. For Zone 8 and 9, you do not even need the plastic. Your kale, carrots, and lettuce will keep going all winter with just a row cover. And that one crop I promised you, that is the garlic. It is the only crop that pays you back for 9 months while you do absolutely nothing. Here is the entire system in 60 seconds. Write this down or screenshot at window 1. Early start January to March, start onions, leeks indoors. Zone 9, plant peas outside, microgreens for instant harvest. Window 2, main event, April to June, follow soil temperature, not calendar. Succession plant everything. Never leave soil empty. Window 3, heat survival, July to August, pivot to okra, sweet potatoes. Start fall brassicas in July. Plant fall greens in August. Window 4, second spring, September to December, plant garlic October 15th. Build hoop house. Harvest through December. Look, the difference between a gardener who harvests 3 months a year and a gardener who harvests 12 months a year is not skill. It is not expensive equipment. It is not perfect soil, it is timing. And now you have the exact schedule. I want you to do one thing right now. Pause this video. Look at what month it is today and plant one thing from that window. Just one. That one action changes everything. Now I need your help. Tell me in the comments, what zone are you in? 6, 7, 8, or 9? And what are you planting right now? I am going to pin the exact 2026 planting dates for each zone in the comments below. But you have to tell me your zone first. Next video, I am showing you exactly how to build that $10 hoop house I mentioned. With materials from any hardware store. It will change your winter garden forever. Click here to watch it now. Stop killing your plants.